Hey kids, welcome back to Worth the Spin. I'm your host, Just Jack. It's just me and some records down here. Alright, morning to you. Nice early morning. Thought I'd do a video when I have a chance here. I've got my room upstairs torn apart, and I got some equipment and newer equipment, and I'm trying to integrate it into my space up there with my Beatles records. So I kind of got a mess going on up there. It's always something with me. Always something. All right. And down here I kind of have a mess because, as I said last video, I'm preparing for a Whatnot video I'm going to do on Friday. And so on some records, I've got about 100 records that I'm looking to sell. I'm kind of tired of going to record stores and getting nothing for them, basically. So I'm going to just try to sell them myself on Whatnot and see how that goes. If it goes good, I'll take the proceeds from that show and put it out on more records I come across them and try to do another show. So basically my plan is like anybody else, starting out small, try to build a little nest egg, use that nest egg, buy more and more and more and more, hopefully, and then get into effect that when I come down here, there will be just boxes of records everywhere, and I'm constantly running a couple of shows a week, hopefully, trying to sell some records. That's my plan. Will that work? Yeah, we'll see. We'll find out. It will or it won't. So, but anyway, so my show will be Friday night on Whatnot. There will probably not be any Beatles, just in case you're wondering. I have a few kind of extras, sort of, that I'm kind of contemplating, but I don't know if I'll sell them or not. One you'll see here in a minute, but yeah, I don't know. All right, so anyway, so I showed you some of the records the other day. I've got them about all done and sorted out, so there's not nothing super exciting other than that Pink Floyd bootleg I came across, which I listened to yesterday, which is an extremely good quality, and it's not a great concert. It's done around 73 at the time of Dark Side, so you just have Dark Side of the Moon and earlier on there, which is fine. Some of their 60s stuff is really good. It's just not a polished concert, let's say that. So it's good, but I'm going to try to sell it along with the others and see how it goes. All right, so anyway, we're done talking about that, I guess. So let's take a look at some of these acquisitions that I picked up. I love that. Acquisitions. You say that word. I said this before. You say that word, and you see that guy in the Raiders of the Lost Ark pushing that trolley through the Ark in a box on there, and there's a warehouse just packed with all these relics and stuff that have been collected by the government and hidden in this secret warehouse. I don't know why it makes me think of that, though. If I had computery talents, it would be my little intro. Take a guy pushing that trolley through with that crate on it. All right, so we're done talking about whatever that was. All right, here's my first one. Not exciting. You've seen this before. I've gotten this before. This is my second copy. I had to replace it. It was a mint record. Sounded great. And somehow, and I can't figure out how. It's the first time it's happened out of, I don't know, a few thousand cleanings of records through my, record cleaner thing. It got like terribly scratched. I don't know how that happened, but it got terribly scratched. So I found another one, and I just replaced it. And this is the 20th anniversary, Love Me Do, 25th anniversary, whatever, Love Me Do, and this is the front. You've seen it before, like I said. It's just I had to replace the other one because somehow it got all scratched up during cleaning. That's the back cover. You've seen this before. It's not exciting. It's cool, but it's not super exciting. And I'll put that in there, and it's pretty much a reproduction, sort of the Let Me Do release, the first one, or side A and side B. So it's excellent condition. Looks like it hasn't been played. A little bit of surface scratching on it. Somebody took it out and set it down on something and then put it back in the cover right away like they should have. So there's that for you. Just wondering Just wondering what I had written on there. Something written on there. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next. Set these into my Dow house here. This I picked up. I have this, but the one I have is a 69 repressing. This is an original copy. The cover is not in very good condition, but the record is. So it is the German olden release of the Beatles. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A Hot Day's Night. Originals from the United Artists Picture. So this is their version of A Hard Day's Night. And front cover is really good. Let's take a little bit better look here. Front cover is pretty good. There's a little deal here at the corner. So I mean, it's not too bad. You've got to look at the age of this thing. So given that, there's some stains on the back, which I try to clean some. I got some removed, lightened some others up, but got kind of nervous and decided to stop while I was sort of lucky I had. The spine has a hole where the record is pushed through a little bit. Causes the cover to, see that right there? Causes the cover to kind of tore. I guess somebody shoved the record in too hard. A little bit right there. Still, though, it was a pretty neat find. Found it at one of my local record stores, one that I don't like to advertise because I'm really not crazy about them. Only reason I went down there is I saw this on their little feed, and I was like, ooh, get that. So the record itself is in really good condition. It has some light surface scratching, not very much, and it's mostly like in a dead wax. Otherwise, looks really good. And it's on the green Odin label, side A, side B, and yeah, it's in really good condition. See that? That's what it looks like. And I don't find a lot of records in my area that look that way. Nobody seems to take care of records around here. So yeah, again, I've said this before. It's weird. German copies are popping up here and there in St. Louis, and it's kind of weird to me. Maybe it's not all that weird. Next one we're going to take a look at is Abbey Road. This is an original master recording. There you go. Front cover. Back cover. And it's in really good condition. The MoFi protective sleeve that these come with is not in here. Somebody took it out, and they didn't even put any kind of inner sleeve in it at all. Just stuck it in the cardboard, and I hate that. And this record actually came from that stack of records that I was given, 100 album stack of them that I was given. That I actually found that in there. It was the only Beatles, so it was kind of cool find. The record itself looks very nice. It looks pretty close to mint, and these are not easy to find. And when you do, they're expensive. I've seen some others at half-price books, right near me, and they're all going for $200 to $400 a piece. That's just side B. So yeah, but yeah, it looks really. See that shine? It's actually there. It's nice. Alrighty. Stick that back in there. Nice to have that. So I have this, a Magical Mystery Tour from that set, and that's it so far. I see those two, honestly, I see those two a lot for sale in shops. Magical Mystery Tour and Abbey Road. Why just those two? I don't know. It's odd. But for years, I've seen those two on and off here and there. I have Magical Mystery Tour on and off, but I don't see anything else out of that set. I did once, like I said, at this half-price books thing, probably, I don't know, 3 months ago, but they wanted like $200 to $400 a piece for them. So I'm not paying that. So that's for somebody else who, to buy, who doesn't have any better sense. I know they're valuable, and I know they go for that kind of money, but this is a place that takes stuff off of people for pennies on a dollar. I know, because I've taken stuff there. So given that fact, I am not giving them any money because they didn't really pay anybody for these. So this next one I have found. My buddy in the UK has one of these for me. The one he has a blue. It's the blue cover, the black vinyl. So he has the original release. Found it on Facebook Marketplace for, I think, all in all, I don't know, it was 25-30 US maybe, but he has that one for me, so that would be the original release. I'm anxious to get it. This is a bootleg repress, but it's still cool. Haven't had a chance to listen to this yet. Haven't had a chance to listen to any of them. Number one, because I've taken my system apart up there to try to integrate this new receiver that I've got into it. It's an old 70s receiver, and I haven't had a chance. I had some issues getting my powered speakers to work with it, so it's taken me a little while to get it back together. I finally got it all working yesterday, so now I want to spend the rest of my morning before I go see grandkids to redoing it up there so I can add this new piece of equipment. I have so much stuff everywhere that if I move something, I have to, if I add something, I have to move sometimes everything in order to add that piece. Getting ready to do a big purge on some stuff because I'm to the point again where I have too much stuff, and with some things that are going on, this stuff's not important to me anymore. So anyway, we'll talk about that some other time. So all right, this next one I have is the Beatles Christmas album, and this is a green album. Again, like I said, this is a bootleg one. My friend in the UK has the original pressing for me, which is a blue cover and black vinyl. So the cover's in pretty good condition. It's got a crease, which you might or might not see right about yonder. You can't see it. You can see it a little more. It's prominent here on the back. Somebody folded it a little bit and creased it. So that's the back of it. This record did not come with an inner sleeve, so I'm going to put one in there. I'm not going to use it because I put it in these protective sleeves. But anyway, this might be one that pops up on my Whatnot sale this Friday. Not 100% sure, but it might. I mean, I don't need two copies of the Christmas album. There's nothing really that much different about it, other than this is a bootleg on green vinyl. And like I said, my friend in Europe has the original black vinyl copy for me, so you know, it's nothing super exciting. I might keep it just so I have, you know, yet another variant, but I don't know. I haven't had a chance to really listen to it yet. And it has a faded red apple, and that's the back side. All right, so it's really cool. So you get 4 Christmas messages on the front side and 3 on the back. And I mean, it's got all the stuff on here. This is a quality bootleg. Yeah, it has all the stuff on here to mimic the original. So it's pretty cool. So it's not a red apple on the original. I believe the original is a green apple. But yeah, so yeah, it's kind of cool. So I don't know. I might keep it just to have a variant of what, you know, the original one. I don't think it's really worth a whole lot. I haven't had a chance to look into values of anything. Alright, next up. So this one I've been looking for quite a while, because when these originally came out, it was a CD world, and I was buying them. They just new release things. Not very many, but when I did buy them on CD. So my versions of these were on CD, and I wound up getting rid of them. And I've been since trying to get them on vinyl, and I have most of them. I have to check. I think with this one I might have maybe 2 missing. Otherwise I have all of the McCartney archive collection, something which he has stopped doing, and I wish he would finish it up. At least give us London Town and Back to the Egg, and I would be happy with that. That's what I want. I still want those. So there's been rumors on and off that they're done, and he just hasn't released them, but we'll see. Hopefully they'll come out pretty soon. I don't think anything else is going to come out in this series. I think for whatever reason he's done with it. Otherwise, I think he would have released them by now. It's been what, 5 years or something since we got a release. So I don't think he plans on finishing it up. But if these are done and like ready to be packaged and go and sent out, then why not just do that part of it and do it? I don't know. Anyway, so it's McCartney 2, our McCartney Archive Collection version. Like I said, I've been trying to get this one for a while. And this has, of course, you know, the bonus disc in there with B-sides and some stuff that was not released. And it has, of course, Wonderful Christmas Time on here. So it's pretty cool. This is the back of it. There's your track listing. Should be enough time to read it. And this is the inside your gatefold. It just mimics the original McCartney 2 album. And this came with the original inserts, which is good. This was a bit of an expensive one. It was 99 bucks. So I'm not really sure if, you know, I haven't looked and checked the value on it, but I think that's probably a fair price for it. This is your vinyls, and it is Half Speed Master, heavyweight, and there's the second record, A, B, and this is perfectly mint. It's like it has not been played. So this is rare for me to find such quality records, but since they're charging such a price on them, they should be mintish. This is the first record, which is, of course, the remastering of McCartney 2. These have not been through the sonic cleaner yet. They need to be, because it doesn't matter if they're brand new or they look like they're brand new or whatever. I'll lay this down here. All these, they go through a sonic cleaning anyway. That's just how I am. I'm going to get out any debris that might be in those grooves and keep them nice and sorry. Let's move on. Right, next one. Now, this one is, now this is cool because I've heard of these and I've never seen any. And when I heard that they had this at this shop, I was like, Again, this is unfortunately one of those bit expensive ones. This was also 99 bucks. And this is, yeah, I listened to a little bit of it on YouTube. I'm like, man, do I want to spend this much for it? And I listened to a little bit of it, and it's kind of interesting. I believe there's 2 more in the series. This is the only one of the 3, I believe, that has any type of vocals to it. So this is The Fireman, and this is Electric Arguments. And it says on here that is no CD included. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know a lot about this album because this is the first time I've seen or heard anything of this album. I've heard of it, but I've not listened to it. And I haven't listened to this yet. I've only listened to snippets on YouTube. And it's a shame that the CD is missing. But anyway, so here you go. And a little shout out to Euclid Records because I do like that record store. That is my second favorite record store. They have an excellent selection. They get a lot of Beatles in. And they get a lot of really good stuff in other than Beatles. But they're always constantly getting Beatle records in. That's really cool. So yeah, I really like them. They're my second favorite store here in St. Louis. So I don't mind throwing that shout out there to Euclid Records. If you're in town, hit them up. They get some great stuff in, and most of it's in really good condition. So my first visit to the store was not good years ago, and it has improved since then. And it's a place that I do frequent on a weekly basis. Again, like I said, they get some really good stuff in. So this is your back cover, and it has your song track listing right there, if you can see it. It kind of blends in with the clouds or whatever there. And it says it comes with the CD is missing, so that sucks. I don't know what the CD, I guess the CD was just the CD version of it. Well, that would make sense, wouldn't it? So I'm got to look into that yet. Some of you might know more than me because you might already own this record. I know it's very hard to get a hold of. It is a gatefold, and there it is your inside. It's a fire truck. Kind of cool, creative there. We have comes with our inserts. I'm being kind of careful with it. And this is our other insert right here. I know you're like, what are you doing? And then let me set that down. Looks like, I haven't looked at it a whole lot yet. And it comes with a booklet. Paul and this guy who I'm not that familiar with, Master G or whatever his name is. So it's the first time I've looked through this. I just haven't had time. I've been busy and haven't had time to really look through it. I looked at it real quick at the shop to make sure that the records were the correct records and that they weren't scratched up. And so it's produced by Paul McCartney and Youth. I guess that's the other artist name, Youth. So this is the little booklet that comes with it. It's the front cover. This is the back cover of the two of them being buddy painting. So it's just like an artsy thing, I guess. I'm not a big fan of that stuff. You know, it's inside booklet. And some of you might own this, and the other two know more than I do about it. I have heard about these, but when it came out, it wasn't something I was interested in, because at the time I wasn't really buying music, and it was a rough period there in my life. And we're just going to kind of go through in case you haven't seen this before. It's kind of brief. I know going by quick, you can pause the video and look at it if you want. There you go. And there's a few more pages. It's all the same. It's these two painting on walls. I don't know. Whatever. So it's cool that it's here. I wish the CD was included. So if the CD was there, I wonder how much this record would be with the CD. I'll have to look into it just to get a little more info on it. Like I said, not that familiar with it, and it doesn't sound like something that's typical McCartney album. This is your first one. It's got a little dust on it, but it is matte, super matte. It looks brand new. That is, I'm guessing, your side A, and it's got some particles on there. That's why I clean everything. And it doesn't really say, but that's, I guess, your side B. I don't know. I'm just guessing. And again, it's just, look at that. It's like it's brand new. So I need to clean these yet. I have not done it. And give them all a good listen. Again, I've not had time. And every time I get a little time, I've got started on another project. And this is your second record. This is one side of it, whatever. And this is your other side. And again, it's like, man, look at that. It doesn't look like either one of these records have been played. And that's really cool. To find records in this quality, this condition, is kind of a rare thing for me here in my area. So there you go. There you have it. There you are. That's the Fireman. Just looking at it. Nothing too much, just out of sight. Two magpies. Sing the changes, traveling light. Highway. Light from your lighthouse. Sun is shining. Dance till we're high. Lifelong passion is this love, lover's dream. Universal here. Everlasting now. Don't stop running. Alright, so check it out. We'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Let you know. Usually, when I get newer records, be new or new past releases, I like to listen to them before I do a video, so I can, this is how it sounds, and this is what I think of it, and I don't think of it. But I haven't had time, and I'm probably not going to have time here until the weekend. I got to get everything put back together up there so I can play it and listen to it. And I got another box, like I said, on the way with some more Beatles. Nothing super exciting. There is a couple of things in there that's pretty cool. So, looking forward to get that. Should be here by the end of the week, maybe the weekend. I'll have to check the tracking again. And then we'll take a look at it and see. I was on Whatnot yesterday and I won a record. I don't know what it was. I won some of these giveaways. Even if you don't buy on Whatnot, if you go on there and just enter the giveaways, sometimes you will win a record. It's cool. I've won 3 so far. 2 were garbage. One was some kind of classical thing I've never heard of. It wasn't any good. It's like a filler record. And the other one was, I don't know, some 50s album by somebody. I don't remember who, Eddie Arnold or something, and didn't really have any value. I take them with me when I go trade records, and usually other than 2 records, every one that I've ever got that was like a free giveaway or it was used as filler. I do have one guy that I get was getting Japanese Beatles from, he would send 2 extra records as filler in every box to help pad it out instead of putting bubble wrap in there. He would use other records to help pad your purchases to keep them protected. And I would take them down and trade them off. I never got much for them, but it was kind of cool because I used those as trade, and that's neat. I was going to say something. I forgot what it was. All right, I forgot what it was. I don't think it was important. It's important-ish. Maybe. Might not have been. Anyway, so there you go. There you have it. There you are. That is my latest acquisitions. Sorry, it's not a little bit more of a I've tried this video a few times. This is the best version, guys. Sorry. Okay, so that's all I got. So thanks for tuning in to Worth the Spin. Thanks for spending your early morning with me. Hopefully you're having a cup, as they say in Europe. Coffee. I love it. I'm going to get back on getting these records ready for Friday's show. My first Why Not one, or go up and start on this mess in my room, get my Beatles collection back in order and that stereo equipment back in there. One or the other, or both, depending on time and how fast I can work at it quietly, because the wife is asleep. Shh. When you guys leave quietly. Don't slam the door. Don't talk in the hall. Quietly leave the building, because Elvis has already snuck out the back. That's all I got for you this time. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. Appreciate everybody who tunes in this channel, who watches these videos, especially here lately, as they are been a little bit lesser, I think, quality-wise than what they used to be. But you get what you get, and it is what it is, and so life goes on. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hopefully, if you like this video. If you didn't, give it a thumbs up. Maybe subscribe. You'll know when I have new content coming up. Other than that, that's all I got for you. I'm going to close the same way I always close. Spread a little love out there in the world, because there's nowhere near enough of it these days, and we need more. And if you have time, have the capability, if your heart feels it, if you don't mind, please do something kind for somebody today. Could be anything small, from liking our YouTube video to buying them a cup of coffee. Sorry about that. Sorry. Doesn't stay hot forever. You got to drink it quickly, sort of. Thought their clothes look nice. Help an old lady across the street. You don't see that anymore. I think that went out 30, 40 years ago. Not too many old ladies are jogging across busy streets by themselves. But you never know. That's it. Something kind. Doesn't matter what it is. The smallest act that you do may mean the world. This is my representation of the world, basically, because my screen's that big. May mean the world to someone else today. Somebody may be having a bad day. Had that experience yesterday. I don't want to talk about it, because I don't like to talk about the good deeds I do. But, yeah. So, yeah, it might change their world. And other than that, that's all I got for you. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And my next video will be coming up here whenever I get this next parcel in of records from Whatnot. A couple just reissue orange label things, and some other records. Couple cool ones. So I got a good deal on one. Really good deal on one. It was sealed, and the guy didn't know exactly what it was. I didn't either. I knew what it was, but this in particular Preston's a limited edition with a number on the bottom, and I've not seen that before. And, you know, on these auctions, sometimes, usually you have 15 to 30 seconds. Most of them are 15 seconds to make a decision. I said, hey, would you run it for this amount? Would you take this amount for it instead of what you wanted for it? And he said, yeah, I don't know. Let's add it on $5 and said, let me have the extra $5. Looks like I win that way. I'll feel better. I said, okay. And when I looked into it later on after the show, it turned out to be a $150 record. So that's kind of cool. That would be nice to have for the collection. And, yeah, there you go. That's it. That's all I got for you. So until next time, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Have a fantastic Beatle day out there, and see y'all later.